Hi, I'm Navi. Today we are exploring one of the most important books ever written about health, Why We Sleep, by neuroscientist Matthew Walker. Sleep is not just rest. It is the foundation of your memory, your emotions, your immune system, and even your long-term lifespan. Most people think they're just tired, but sleep deprivation quietly destroys the brain in ways we don't feel immediately. One of the first things affected is memory. Walker shows that one night of bad sleep can reduce your ability to learn new information by up to 40%. That's like trying to study or work with almost half your brain offline. During deep sleep, something incredible happens. Your brain enters a cleaning mode called the glymphatic system. It washes away toxic proteins that build up during the day, including beta amyloid, which is strongly linked to Alzheimer's disease. If you don't get enough deep sleep, those toxins remain inside your brain, night after night. Over years, this increases your long-term risk of cognitive decline. Sleep is divided into two main types: NREM, especially deep slow-wave sleep, and REM, where dreams occur. NREM sleep helps stabilize memories and clear waste from your brain. REM sleep, on the other hand, regulates emotions, enhances creativity, and helps your brain make sense of complicated experiences. When you cut your sleep short, you don't just feel tired, you lose the emotional and cognitive processing that REM provides. Sleep deprivation also makes your emotional brain unstable. Matthew Walker shows that when you don't sleep enough, your amygdala, the part of your brain that reacts to stress, becomes up to 60% more reactive. This means more anxiety, more irritability, more overthinking, and difficulty controlling emotions. Sometimes the problem isn't your life. It's your lack of sleep. Your body suffers too. Missing just one night of proper sleep weakens your immune system. Your natural killer cells, which fight viruses and even some cancer cells, drop by 70%. That is why people who consistently sleep less than 6 hours have a much higher risk of chronic illnesses, infections, and inflammation. And sleep affects your weight as well. Without enough sleep, your hunger-controlling hormones get completely disrupted. Ghrelin, the hunger hormone, rise. Leptin, the fullness hormone, drops. You feel hungrier, crave junk food, and gain weight more easy, even if you eat the same amount of calories. That's why poor sleep is one of the strongest predictors of obesity and diabetes. Walker also destroys a very common myth, the idea that some people can function on 5 or 6 hours of sleep. According to the research, this is almost always false. Less than 1% of the population has the genetic mutation that allows healthy short sleep. For everyone else, anything below 7 hours causes measurable damage to the brain and body. And the worst part, when you're sleep deprived, your self-awareness drops, so people think they're functioning well. But they are not. Modern life makes sleep even harder. Blue light from screens tricks your brain into believing it's daytime by suppressing melatonin. Irregular sleep schedules confuse your circadian rhythm. And caffeine remains in your system for hours. Half of it stays active even 6 hours after you drink coffee. All of this slowly pushes your sleep cycle later and later. So, how do we fix our sleep? Matthew Walker gives several practical recommendations. First, keep a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Second, avoid screens at least an hour before bed or use warm light filters. Third, keep your room cool and dark. The ideal temperature is around 16 to 19 degrees Celsius. Fourth, avoid caffeine after the early afternoon. And finally, treat sleep as non-negotiable. It is not wasted time. It is repair time. We live in a world that glorifies productivity, late nights, and constant stimulation. But the truth is simple. You cannot be healthy, emotionally stable, or mentally sharp without sleep. Fix your sleep, and every part of your life improves. Your memory, your focus, your mood, your immune system, your creativity, your energy. Everything starts with sleep. So tonight, do something that your future self will thank you for. Make sleep a priority. If you want to read the full book, you will find the link in the description. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell. It helps the channel grow and lets me bring more lessons like this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.